To start our basics of class, we'd like to share with you an inspirational video.
What if I was to tell you that a game of peekaboo could change the world? Sounds impossible, right? Well, I'm here today to prove it's not. Hi, I'm Molly, and I'm Simon, and this is my little friend Ari. Say hi, Ari. Hi. Oh, and this is my neighbour, Amajot. He has to take Ari away now to get ready for our experiment. But don't worry, they'll be back. My talk today is about some powerful things you grown-ups can do that shape us as children and the adults we become. How do I know? Because my parents and people around me did them, early and often. I know not all kids are as lucky. Some of my friends, some kids at my school, and many around the world. And I would really like to help change that. Thanks to scientists, we now know just how important the first 5 years are for our health and development, especially our brains. Ari started learning long before he was even born, from inside his mummy's tummy. When Ari was born, he was tiny, and he cried all the time. He was always hungry, and he pooped a lot. Now, he laughs and giggles and makes funny noises. But those are just the changes we hear and see. There's way more going on inside. So, let's talk more about our brains. The blue bag is the rough size and weight of a healthy baby's brain at birth. The red one is a baby's brain after the first year. It almost doubles in volume. And by my age, it's almost 90% the volume of an adult brain. Our brains develop faster in our early years than at any other time in our lives. It can create up to 1 million neural connections every second. But we need your help. Our healthy development depends on these top 5 things. 1. Connecting. 2. Talking. 3. Playing. 4. A healthy home. 5. Community. All of this helps our brains and us reach our full potential. So what's something you can do that can really make a difference? Scientists call it serve and return. That's just a grown-up way of saying connect, talk, and play with us. And here's the really big news. Amajot, Ari, you ready?
Ready?
Copycat games build imagination and empathy.
And
Naming games build vocabulary and attention.
Daddy. Ari. Daddy. Ari.
And games like Peekaboo, yep, Peekaboo, actually build memory and trust. Each time you talk to us, play with us, make us laugh, it not only builds and strengthens our relationships and mental health, it actually teaches us some of the most important life skills. From making friends, to taking the test, to getting a job, to one day maybe even starting a family of our own. Interactions early and often matter. Take it from me, the 7-year-old up here, talking about brain science. Okay, now, let's see what happens when the connection is taken away. So now he's trying to get his dad's attention again. He's reaching out like, that was fun, why have you stopped? I know it's important for adults to use their devices sometimes, but kids are hardwired to seek out meaningful connections. Not receiving them causes confusion and stress. Okay, Amajot, please re-engage.
Attention. Dicky. Other.
Now, what if a whole childhood was like that last 30 seconds? How hard it would be for a child to feel calm, to feel safe, to learn to trust anyone, and the lifelong impact that would have. That makes me feel sad. Ari only reacted the way he did and recovered so quickly because the connection between him and his dad is usually so strong. The positive relationships with the grown-ups in our lives gives kids the confidence we need to try new things, to explore, and be a kid. So please try and remember the most special period for our development is the first 5 years, starting from inside Mummy's tummy. What's something really impactful you can do? Serve and return. And when? Early and often. Please give it up for Amachot and Ari. Every moment together is an opportunity to connect, talk, and play. Imagine the difference we could make if everyone everywhere did this. To us, to children, it's so much more than just a game. It's our future. Thank you.
I thought.
See? Peekaboo really can change the world.
This inspires me and hope it did the same for you. What a visual. The importance of what teachers are doing in the classroom versus not doing in the classroom. This puts a big responsibility on teachers. Quality interactions have to occur for children to thrive. I like to look up words, and thrive means to grow, develop well, or develop vigorously. And that's what we want. To repeat Molly, it's their future. The infant class measure organizes effective classroom interactions into one broad category or domain: responsive caregiving. The dimensions within responsive caregiving include relational climate, teacher sensitivity, facilitated exploration, and early language support. The first of the 4 dimensions is relational climate. This dimension reflects the emotional connection between the teacher and the infants and the warmth, respect, and enjoyment communicated by verbal and nonverbal interactions. These relational behaviors include physical proximity, eye contact, joint attention, which is simply the act of having attention between both the teacher and the infant, and affection. The emotion expression should be smiling, laughter, and enthusiasm. Respect for infant state is very important to keep a calm voice, gentle approach, respectful language, and communication of intentions, transition, and changes. This is very important to tell the child before you move them, before you pick them up, or give them a diaper change. Lack of adult negativity includes the lack of irritation, verbal harshness, rough handling, or any negative comments and frustration. The second dimension is teacher sensitivity. This encompasses the teacher's ability to provide comfort to the children and respond to their individual needs by listening and watching for their verbal and physical cues. This includes awareness and cue detection to visually scan each child in their care, attend physically, and acknowledge verbally and/or physically each child in the classroom. Responsiveness includes responding to the child's emotions and needs and adjusting the actions based on individual needs. And lastly, infant comfort. Being comfortable with the teachers, the infants would seek out the teachers and be soothed by the teachers. The third dimension, facilitated exploration, includes the teacher's facilitation of experiences and interactions in routine care and playtime to support infants' engagement and development. Teachers will want to initiate interactions, join in the experiences, and mirror the behaviors of the children. Facilitated exploration also includes being infant-focused, following the infant's leads, allowing the infants to have choice, perhaps having other toys around that they can choose, and also supporting exploration of those new objects. Expansion of infants' experience means that the teacher is going to encourage behavior, vary intonation when they speak to them, and adjust the experience according to what the child is interested in. Lastly, the fourth dimension is language support. In the infant tool, this means capturing the quality and amount of the teacher's use of language, stimulation, and facilitation techniques to encourage children's language development. This includes teacher talk, which is self-talk, which is actually describing the actions you're doing as you're doing them, describing classroom events, verbally labeling the objects in the room, and using complete and varied sentences. Also, communication support means initiating sounds or words, as well as imitating or repeating the sounds that the child makes. Lastly, communication extension is providing the words for the infant to communicate and expanding the children's communications with the teacher, as well as modeling turn-taking in conversation. Please watch this brief clip on seeing infant class in action. What's wrong, Aiden? Nose. That's right, nose. You smell with your nose, Waleed.
No.
Can you put your feet on the floor, Waleed? Chicken. Thank you, Waleed. Thank you for listening. Down. Waleed, look. Tomato. Tomato.
I just...
Mine? Did you say mine? 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 Waleed, can you put your feet on the floor, please? Thank you. Down. That's right, down. Oh, I'm sorry. I've been your way, Andrew. Got it? Oh, you put a strawberry in the oven? So how do class observations happen? Before the class observation, your observer will let your site administrator know ahead of time when your observation will be, such as a window of time or the specific day. The observer will introduce themselves to you, answer any questions you may have about the upcoming observation, and confirm that you have a foundational understanding of the class tool and what it measures. The observer will sit quietly and write for approximately 2 hours. Each cycle is made of 4 20-minute cycles of writing and 10 minutes of scoring between cycles. They will not be speaking to anyone during the observation. During the class observation, you are already having effective interactions with your children every day, so please keep doing what you're already doing. If you're familiar with class, then you might want to review the domains and dimensions that you'd like to strengthen and plan what you're going to do ahead of time to help with the flow of the day. After your observation is done, your observer wants to connect with you as soon as possible, whether staying after your observation and going out with you to the playground so they can have a one-on-one, or following up with a virtual call or a phone call. They really want to help you connect the class observation to what's happening in your classroom. After the consultation, specific class resources related to your individual score will be offered between fall and spring observations. They may send a digital file to you, or you may also use the dimension guide that is already located in your classroom. If you don't have a dimension guide, please ask your site administrator. Your scores, as well as all the other classroom scores within your site, will be entered into Linkbee 5 and recorded to determine your overall site's quality profile at the end of the year. As always, if you have any questions at all, the Childhood Success Coordinators are here to help you. Each one of us is ready to answer your questions about class, about observations, VQB 5, or even some PD or development that you would like in the classroom. Lastly, you are so appreciated. We just want to express our gratitude for participating in VQB5 and for educating Virginia's littlest learners. Your dedication, experience, and commitment to your chosen field is truly valued, and we are here to support you.